days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with a purchase? The Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates, well, they never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East Highway 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Arrows in Sioux Falls, Roosevelt Rough Riders tonight here on 950 KWAT, and live streaming video is up courtesy of Sharp Automotive at GoWatertown.net as the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on. Time now for our lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. And the JV tonight fell to Roosevelt 65-52. Thoughts on the ball game with Coach Matty Kranz.
Coach, you fall tonight 65-52. What did you see out of your team that you'll be working on?
Well, we got down early and they kind of ran into a buzzsaw. They really pressure you and turned us over a bunch, and we just didn't do a good job of getting the ball to the center of the floor. And those are things that we need to continue to work on. We did a good job in the second half, made some adjustments at halftime, just how we were going to break it. And then our kids made better decisions. We're just a lot more comfortable and confident with the ball, and then got the looks that we wanted. So continue to work on that and go from there.
What did you see out of your team that you liked?
Their grit and determination. We could have easily lost that game by 30, 40 points the way they shot the ball early. And, and to our kids' credit, we never gave up. We continued to pluck away, got it down to 7 at one point. And, we just did things that we needed to, played hard and defended, rebounded at times, and, switched some things up, played some different defenses that we haven't worked on a ton. But kids did a good job adjusting-wise and continue to fight and claw and made a game.
Thoughts on the ball game tonight, JV style, with JV coach Matty Kranz, brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Another timeout here on the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We will preview this game tonight with coach of the Watertown Arrows, Zach Weavick, in 3 minutes.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan.
2-1. We've had a little bit of time to digest since that Harrisburg game. What were some of your thoughts from it? Varsity in 3, 2, 1.
Sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Ramel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com.
Gather means to come together or assemble. Hey, this is your friend Angie from Gather. Whether it's friends talking over coffee, students reading while snacking and sipping smoothies, or business people brainstorming over muffins and lattes, Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts in downtown Watertown brings people together. Come in, sit, and enjoy our spacious coffee shop with free Wi-Fi and friendly baristas that will exceed your expectations. Gather, 122 East Kemp Avenue in downtown Watertown.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
When it comes to tires, don't settle for less. The tires in your vehicle were specifically designed for that vehicle. And while you can buy tires from many places, Sharps in Watertown takes the time to check, research, and verify that the tires Sharps recommends belong on your vehicle. Your stopping power, turning, and traction on slippery roads all comes down to your tires. Who are you going to trust to put tires on your vehicle the next time you need them? Choose Sharps, the tire dealer you can count on.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Have you had questions about security freezes, credit cards, student loans, buying a car, durable medical supplies, elder abuse, travel, etc.? If so, request a copy of the newly printed South Dakota Consumer Handbook, provided by the South Dakota Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection. Contact them at 1-800-300-1986 or by emailing consumerhelp@statesd.us to request your copy. They're here to help you.
Getting set for the Arrows at Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders tonight here on 950 KWAT and Go Watertown's on Nets. Brett Nathaniel along with you tonight. On the boys' side of the matchup, Todd is in Sioux Falls. For the girls' side on New Country KS93. Both games have video at GoWatertown.net. As the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on. Time now for the coach's comments, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Thoughts on the ball game tonight with Watertown Arrow coach Zach Weebick.
Time to digest since that Harrisburg game. What were some of your thoughts from it?
Just seeing film on it again. Obviously very, very physical defensive battle both sides. That Harrisburg did a really good job of taking away our driving lanes, taking away our dribble drive and dribble penetration, and us defensively, I thought we did a pretty good job as well. Dictating some things and making it hard on them as well. But on the opposite side of it, I just thought, offensively, we never got into a rhythm. I thought we had maybe some good looks early, but we really got stagnant offensively. And so it's kind of a couple games here now in a row where we've had some stagnant offense and some offense that we're just not getting pressure put on the basket at times. We don't have that post presence, so it's still finding ways of how can we get the ball inside to make the defense have to collapse down a little bit, so it does open up driving lanes for us. And so we're at the stage in the season right now where it says Tuesday, Friday, lots of games here, and so and we're asking guys to play a lot of minutes. We have three guys who play about 30 minutes a night, and so we took Saturday, Sunday off. More so to give some of those tired legs a little bit of a break, 2 days off, kind of get away from it. And then we hit things, yesterday kind of hard and hopefully kind of some minor tweaks to where we're at, and hopefully we can find more rhythm here tonight offensively.
Roosevelt tonight, one of those keys to the ball game to get the victory.
Yeah, they're extremely athletic. They're very athletic, and they like to put a lot of pressure on you. And so, we got to take care of the basketball tonight. They're going to want to speed us up and speed up our tempo and look to, for us to turn the ball over to lead them to some easy baskets. And so the big thing is going to be, handling the basketball, taking care of it, and then attacking that pressure once we do break it. I think once you break it, there's opportunities there to go score against it as well. And so, if we take care of it, break them down when they're on defense, and then for us, defensively, they got, watching them on film, they got 4 or 5 guys that can really shoot the ball, and they're athletic. And so the best that we can to contain dribble drive so we don't have to collapse and they get wide open kick out threes all night, and then flying out on shooters, and then when they take those long shots, can we rebound it, and can we go out of transition on it too?
Thoughts on the ball game tonight with Watertown Arrow coach Zach Weavick, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Final timeouts in the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show, and we come back. We will get your starting lineups and your temperature of the ball game, and that comes up your way in 60 seconds. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
Time now for the Active Heating temperature of the ball game, and for that, we send it back to the studios and Rod Lenning.
All right, thank you, sir. Yeah, 6:55 is our time, and yeah, we're gonna warm up a little bit as we head into the tomorrow. 25 degrees and chances of snow as we get to Thursday and stuff. But really, as we look into the first part going into the middle of February, going to be pretty nice as we head towards the farm show time and also the Valentine's Day time. Right now, it's 11 above zero here at KWAT.
Thank you very much, Rod. And the temperature of the ball game brought to you by Active Heating. Watertown Middle School Band playing our national anthem coming up here in a few seconds. A pretty darn decent crowd here at the Civic Arena. You can see them online at gowatertown.net. And don't forget the girls' side of this matchup. Todd has over on New Country KS93, both the boys and the girls tonight. Sharp Automotive is bringing you those live streams online at gowatertown.net. Again, gowatertown.net. Click the girls logo for the girls and the boys logo for the boys, and you can watch both of these ball games. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. He looks like he's just about ready down there, as both teams getting ready to take the floor. And for our starting lineups, we will throw things down to public address announcer Mark Panic.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Watertown High School in the Civic Arena. Tonight we welcome our guests, players, coaches, and fans in Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders. This contest is sanctioned by the Central High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and educational benefit of high school students. Good sportsmanship is essential to the success of these programs. Remember, you do not have to be an athlete to get good support. Tonight's officials are Steve Spiegel, Scott Mack, and Trevor Beers. Please raise hand and join us in honor of America who played our national anthem. Tonight we're going to play by Watertown Middle School Band. Please show the proper respect to the flag by your compliments and with attention to your right hand or your arm. Veterans and active duty military personnel not in uniform may salute the flag. Senior Brandon. Madison Pickle. Eugene Pickle. Sienna Moses. Brooke Shelby Eastman. And Sierra Lewis. Watertown Chief, Chief Mallory Hoffman. Now to be the starting line, first of all, for the Rough Riders is Sioux Falls, Roosevelt. Starting guard, flying lieutenant, freshman wearing 5, Caitlin Ashley. At guard, center 5, senior wearing 12, Brady Hanbury. At forward, center 3, junior wearing 13, Cooper Kowal. At forward, center 3, junior wearing 23, Michael Paulson. And at guard, 5'11", junior wearing 24, Jason McCormick. Assistant coaches are Luke Hammond, and Jansen, Chris Buckmiller, Trey Walker, and Zach Fitzroy. And coach of the Rough Riders is Mitch Baker. The team that are all boys tonight, they are Cam and Miller. And Eli Lund. Now for Brooklyn, let's take the arrows. Starting guard is in the position number 4, Austin Schmidt. At guard is in the senior 10, Evan Faulkner. At forward is in the 1, senior, Frank 14, Brandon Smith. At guard, 5'1", senior 20, Wyatt Herter. At guard, 5'1", senior 24, Mason Norris. Assistant coaches are Matt Trans, Anna Clemens, Blake Heiser, Garrett Reese. And coach of the Arrows is Zach Mueller.
Schmidt, Falconer, Smith, Burner, Morris will go for Watertown. For the Rough Riders, Ashley, Dannebrog, Coel, Paulson, and McCormick are the starting fives. Roosevelt in the maroon tops, maroon bottoms, arrows in the home whites, trimmed in purple and gold. Live streaming audio, video, GoWatertown.net. As the Watertown Dental tip is underway, and we'll redo the tip as everybody kind of jumped a little too early, so we'll redo the tip, and here it is, controlled by the Arrows as it kind of went around, and the Arrows will pick it up, and they will get first possession. Arrows will play into the far courts in this first half as I look at this ball game. I haven't seen the Arrow boys yet this year. This will be fun. Off the left wing is Schmidt. He'll work it now from between the rings. Handed up top of the key to Smith. Smith works the perimeter from the right side. Handed backs off to Schmidt. Schmidt working up top of the key. Bounce pass to the left wing to Falconer. Falconer, little pass down low. Fighting for space there is Smith. Smith, nothing there. Kick it out right side. 3 on the way up and no good for Falconer. Rebound Arrows. They'll get a fresh shot clock. That's Morris from the left wing. Moore's working that perimeter. Give it off right wing now to Schmitz. Schmitz, dribble drive, puts up the floater, and he'll get reached in on. That'll be our first foul of the evening. That'll be on the Rough Riders. And it's a shooting foul, and Dawson Schmidt will go to the line for 2. Foul will be called on Paulson, his first of the night. So Schmitz will load up his first on the way, and will drop it home. Schmitz will get another. Loads up his seconds on the way and sends that one home. Arrows out front. They lead 2-0. Arrows going to put on some pressure in the backcourt. Rough Riders trying to break it. They will forecourt now to Coel. Coel now work it from between the circles. That is Ashley off the right wing to Paulson. Paulson back up top of the key to Coel. Now off the left wing to Paulson. Paulson, little pass down low, fighting for space is Dannebrog. Put up the floater on the lane. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Won't go in. Rebound knocked around. Roosevelt pulls it away, and putting in the 2 will be Ashley. We're tied up at 2. 6:43 to play in this first quarter. Roosevelt putting on some pressure in the backcourt. Arrows having trouble breaking it. The pass is taken away by the Rough Riders quickly. Ashley into the forecourt off the right wing. Now is McCormick. McCormick dribble drive baseline. Nothing there. Bad pass taken away by the Arrows. Here comes Burner on the forecourt. Try to dribble drive in. Gets the ball punched out of his hands. He'll get it back. We'll give it off top of the key to Falconer. Falconer off the right wing. Now to Burner. Now to that is Schmidt from the right corner. Back up top of the key to Smith. Dribble drives in, puts up the floater, nails it. Brandon Smith's first points of the night. Arrows out front, 4-2. Arrows putting on some pressure in the backcourt again. Roosevelt trying to break it. Ashley backcourt. Backcourt to Paulson, crossing timeline right side. Paulson now, give it off to the left wing to Coel. He's going to dribble drive in, put up the floater. Shot won't count, but he'll be fouled. Call foul on the Arrows. Looking to put that on Burner, his first of the night. First team foul on the Arrows. Non-shooting foul. Rosie will throw in baseline underneath their own basket, left side. Ashley looks to throw in. Ashley looking, still looking. Throws it to Coel in the lane. Easily drops in the deuce. Tied at 4, 5:42 to play in this first quarter. Roosevelt putting on some pressure in the backcourt. Arrows trying to break it. Falconer into the forecourt. Now to the left wing to Morris. He's going to dribble drive in, put up the floater in the lane. It won't go through. Board cleared. Arrows having trouble with it, but getting it back Coel. He's going to get it punched out of his hands. No, he's going to lose it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Arrow basketball. He was having all sorts of trouble trying to get that ball back in. Into the ball game, Ferguson for the Arrows and Norberg. First subs on either side this evening. Tied at 4, 5:25 to play first quarter. Watertown going to throw in backcourts. Rosie putting on some pressure. Falconer in the backcourt into double team. He needs some help. Throws it forecourt to Smith. Smith up top of the key, takes it to the hole, puts the shot off the window, won't go down. Rebound being knocked around, goes out of bounds. It'll be Rough Rider basketball. Rosie will throw into the backcourts. There's Ashley in the backcourt, met there by Stevenson. Ashley crossing timeline left side, little bounce pass down to McCormick. McCormick dribbles into the lane, puts up the little 10-footer, won't go through. Glass cleans up by the purple and gold. Pushing it up the court is Schmidt, crossing timeline right side. Schmidt off the right corner to Stevenson. Stevenson, top of the key to Norberg. Left side three on the way up, won't go through for Schmidt. Board clear to Roosevelt. Quickly in transition, a two on the way and good there for Paulson. Our first transition bucket. Watertown in transition, puts in the deuce. There is Stevenson. Here comes Roosevelt in transition. That's McCormick. Now Roosevelt will set up the offense. Top of the key, Paulson dribbling in, puts up the floater. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Won't go through the hoop. And the glass cleaned up. Arrows. We're tied at 6, 4:14 to play first quarter. Top of the key is Schmidt. Schmidt working it from the left wing. Schmidt dribble drives in, puts up the floater in lane. It is rejected into the hands of Coel. Coel into the forecourt now off the left wing. Hands it up top of the key to Paulson. Off the right wing is Ashley. Ashley, Coel now left wing, dribble drive baseline, nothing there. Has to give it back up top of the key to McCormick. McCormick off the left wing, Paulson now directing traffic. Into the lane to Dannebring, nothing there. 16-second shot clock, right side three, nailed it. That is Jackson McCormick. 9-6, Rosie out front. Schmitz into the forecourt for the Arrows, left wing. Up top of the key will go to Norberg. Norberg off the left wing to Stevenson. Loading up the three, no good. Right side, Norberg. Board cleared. Roosevelt into the forecourt, right side three. Ashley, it's too strong. Right into the hands of Falconer. Evan pushing it up the court, handed forecourt right side to Schmidt. Back to Falconer. Alley-oop down low. Good patience there. Two won't go for Smith. And this time the board is cleaned up by Roosevelt. Good patience there by Schmidt. Letting Coel kind of go past him, trying to put up that shot off the window. It just didn't go through. Rosie into the forecourt up top of the key. Nothing there. Off the right wing to Morris. Morris through the screen up top of the key, now to Ashley, right wing. Ashley bounce pass, Coel down low, puts up the floater, won't go down. Glass cleaned up, Arrows. Quickly into the forecourt will go Falconer off the right wing. Cross-court pass now left side, Schmidt. Dribble to drive baseline, puts up the hook shot. It's short, right in the hands of the Rough Riders. It quickly taken back. Smith steals the pass back. Right side three, rims out for Schmidt. Rebound down low, knocked around. Rosie pulls it away. McCormick quickly into the forecourt up top of the key. Bad pass, sailing out of bounds. It'll go. It'll be Arrow basketball as the Arrows will check back in Ferguson. And Phillips will check in for Roosevelt for the first time tonight. First sub we've seen for Roosevelt. Arrows will throw in backcourt, left side. Ferguson looks to throw in, throws it to Norberg. Norberg backcourt to Falconer. Crossing timeline at the circle. Falconer calls out the play at the circle. Hands it off left wing to Stevenson. Stevenson got the ball almost taken away. Ball goes out of bounds and touched out of bounds by the Arrows. It'll be Rough Rider basketball. 9-6, Rosie out front, 2:01 to play in this first quarter. Roosevelt in the backcourt, that is Ashley, being covered by Morris. Ashley crossing timeline at the circle. You're working now from the right wing. Up top of the key will go to, that is Dannenbring, who checked in on the break, and a little travel called on Roosevelt. It'll be Arrow basketball. Arrows need to take advantage of some of these missteps by Roosevelt, get back in this ball game. Schmidt back in, and Morris back in. 9-6, Sioux Falls Roosevelt out front. 1:47 to play in this first quarter. Arrow basketball, they'll throw it into the backcourt. That is Schmidt. Schmidt going to walk across that timeline just to the left of the circle. Hands it off now to Morris. Morris to Schmidt. Schmidt dribble drives, nothing there. Up top of the key to Ferguson. Around the horn will go to the right side to Norberg. Norberg up top of the key will go Ferguson. Ferguson now to Morris. Morris dribbles into the lane, 10-second shot clock. Top of the key, Norberg. Arrows need to get something away, 5-second shot clock. Schmidt dribble drives in, and we'll get a whistle as Schmidt was dribble driving in, and we'll get a foul. That's going to be a non-shooting foul. And the Arrows will get a fresh shot clock. Foul's going to be on Ashley, his first of the night. Second team foul on Roosevelt. Arrows get a fresh shot clock and throw in four courts left side. We'll hand it off to Morris. 1:10 to play in this first quarter. Arrows off the right wing is Berner. Berner handed off now to Norberg. Norberg working the perimeter. Bounce pass top of the key, Ferguson. Back right wing, Morris. Morris back up top of the key to Norberg. 15-second shot clock. Schmidt dribble drives in, splits the defender, puts up a wild shot, and we'll get a whistle on the rebound. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be a Roosevelt ball. Falconer back in the ball game, and Norberg will sit for the Arrows. 50 seconds to play first quarter, 9-6. Roosevelt's out front. Arrows putting on some pressure in the backcourt. It is Ashley in the backcourt, being met there by Morris. Ashley crossing timeline, left side. Left side three, Morris on the way up, won't go through. Checked that was McCormick, and the board cleaned up by the Arrows. 2-second differential between shot and game clock, so the Arrows will have to get something away with 27 seconds to play in this first quarter, down 9-6. Right side, Falconer. He'll work the perimeter, come up top of the key, give it to Berner. Off the left wing to Schmidt. Schmidt back up top of the key to Ferguson. Ferguson, around the horn will go. We'll give it back to Schmidt. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Schmidt up top of the key. Dribble drives in. Kicks it out right side to Falconer. Falconer going to dribble drive, and we'll get a whistle. That's going to be on Roosevelt. And there's shot clock will turn off. 6 seconds to play in this first quarter. And that foul going to be on Ashley, his second. 13th foul on Roosevelt. 6 seconds first quarter. Arrows throwing forecourt right side. Berner looks to throw in. Throws it to Schmidt up top of the key. Schmidt loads up the three on the way up, draws the back iron, no good, and that's the way we'll end the first quarter of play with our score. Sioux Falls Roosevelt 9, Watertown 6. Second quarter, 60 seconds away as you listen to the Arrows on KWAT.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Great Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
Start of the second quarter here from the Watertown Civic Arena. Sioux Falls Roosevelt leads Watertown 9-6. Forget the girls' side of this matchup is with Todd over on New Country KS93. Both games have streaming video online. GoWatertown.net. Sharp Automotive bringing you those live pictures online. Roosevelt basketball to start out the second quarter play. Down low will go, shot blocked, and we'll get a whistle. That's going to be a shooting foul, going to be on Schmitz. Just got his hand in there. Michael Paulson will go to the line for two. First time a Rough Rider is at the line tonight. So Michael Paulson loads up his first shots on the way. That one sails through. Paulson will get another 6'3" junior, one of three juniors that start on Roosevelt's. One senior and one freshman starts. Seconds on the way up and good there for Paulson. 11-6, Rosie out front, 7:51 to play in this first half. Arrows into the forecourt, that is Smith, puts up the little 10-footer on the way, drops it home. Brandon's got four. Roosevelt into the forecourt is McCormick. Off the left wing is Phillips. Phillips working the perimeter, bounce pass down low, having trouble with it. We'll get a fight for the basketball. Jump ball is called, and the possession arrow goes to the purple and gold. Arrows will throw in baseline backcourt. Dawson Schmidt will look to throw in. Rosie going to put on some pressure. Backcourt Falconer. Now back to Schmidt. Schmitz crossing timeline at the circle. Rosie gets back into defense. Top of the key will go Falconer, and we'll get a whistle away from the basketball. And somebody did something away from the basketball. An arrow did something away from the basketball. Offensive foul will be called on Brandon Smith, his first of the night. 14 foul in the Arrows. It's Rosie basketball. McCormick brings it up the courts. Crossing timeline at the circle. McCormick looking things over down low. Hands it off left wing to Phillips. Phillips, the alley-oop down low to Paulson. Paulson turnaround jumper blocked, and the Arrows take it away. Schmidt in transition to Falconer, forward court down low. Smith can't get it to go through, and the board cleared by Rosie. Roosevelt into the forecourt, right side, McCormick. McCormick up top of the key to Paulson. Paulson off the left wing to Phillips. Phillips will bounce past to Paulson. Check that, that's Dannenbrink. Dannenbrink goes down low. His shot is blocked again, and the Arrows come away with it. Smith into the forecourt up top of the key. Smith now from between the rings is Falconer. Off the right wing, Morris. Morris back up top of the key to Smith on the left side, Burner. He'll work the perimeter, come up top of the key, right side three on the web. So wish Mason Morris with the three. Call 886-8444 right now for your chance to be entered into the Dutch Boy Car Wash giveaway at the end of the program. Well, Rod will be announcing the winner of that one at the end of the program. We're tied at 11, 6:02 to play in this first half. Triple drive in is Phillips, puts up the hook shot. Left-hander won't go through. Rebound Arrows. Dawson Schmidt pushes it up the court, crossing timeline, top of the key. Schmidt, bounce pass, wide open, Brandon Smith. 13-11 Arrows. 5:40 to play in this first half. Roosevelt, top of the key is McCormick. Off the right wing is Paulson. Paulson almost got it pick and rolled by Smith. Paulson gets it back. We'll give it back up top of the key to McCormick. The alley-oop down low. Patiently waiting is Dannenbrink down there, and he'll be fouled. That's going to be on the purple and gold. And whom will that be on? I believe it's going to be on Falconer. 15 foul on the Arrows tonight. And it is. Falconer's first. Shooting foul is on. Braden Dannenbring, the 6-foot junior, will load up 2. And the first one's on the way. Falls through. Arrows check back in Norberg and Stevenson. Dannenbring will get another, try to tie this ball game up at 13. As it stands now, 13-12 Arrows, 5:25 to play first half. Dannenbring eyes up his right-handed shot on the way. That one draws back iron. Rebound Arrows. Pushing it up the court is Schmidt. Crossing timeline at the circle. Gives it off right wing to Stevenson. Top of the key to Norberg. Norberg in some trouble. Give it off right wing to Stevenson. Alley-oop down low to Norberg. Having trouble with it. Give it off right corner Stevenson. Stevenson top of the key to Falconer. 15 on the shot clock. Falconer dribble drive in. Shot off the window. Perfect. Evans first points of the Knights. 15-12 Arrows. 4:56 to play first half. Rosie pushing it up the court is Ashley. Crossing timeline left side. Now to McCormick. McCormick going to dribble drive in. Nothing there. Kick it out right side 3. Phillips draws the front iron. Rebound knocked around. Arrows will pull it away. Schmidt in transition into the forecourt to Smith. Having trouble with it. Has to give it up top of the key. Schmidt pulls up he'll dribble drive in. Now kick it out right side 3. Swish for Evan Falconer. 886-8444 right now for your chance at a Dutch Boy Car Wash. Rod will announce the winner at the end of the program. 18-12 Arrows, their biggest lead of the night. 4:13 to play first half. Dribble driving in is Phillips, nothing there. Now to Kual. Top of the key to McCormick off the right wing, Ashley. Ashley dribble drives the lane, puts up a floater, won't go down. Arrows crash the board, pull it away. Schmitz pushing it up the court. He'll throw it forward court off the right wing now. Stevenson down low. Smith in the lane. Puts up the shot. Bounce. Won't go down. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rough Rider basketball. Arrows will check in Ferguson off the bench. Paulson checks back in for the Rough Riders. Brady Dannenbrink back in for the Rough Riders too. Arrows going to put on some pressure. Roosevelt's bringing it up the court. Phillips in the backcourt. Phillips forecourt to Kual. Now to Phillips right wing. Phillips puts up the floater, driving the lane, gets it to go through. 18-14 Arrows, 3:28 to play first half. Arrows into the forecourt, that is Stevenson. Kick it out left side 3 on the way up. Falconer won't go through. Rebound Arrows. Back up top of the key to Schmitz. Arrows will reset the offense. Schmitz hands it off to Falconer. Falconer works it from between the rings, now off the right side. Give it to Norberg, dribble drive baseline, nothing there. Now give it to Ferguson in the lane. He'll get the ball taken away by Ashley. Ashley pushing it up the court, gives it to Coel in the lane. He's looking for a little help, takes it to the hole himself and drops it through. He's got 4. 18-16 Arrows, 2:50 to play first half. Backcourt Falconer in some trouble. Hands it to Schmidt, forecourt right side. Ferguson now back to Schmitz off the right wing. Schmitz now to Stevenson. He'll dribble in, put up the shot off the window, goes through. Kale's got 4 off the bench. And the ensuing pass taken away by the Arrows. They'll get another chance at it. Off the right wing is Stevenson. Into the lane, hook shot. Falconer drops in the deuce. Timeout, Roosevelt. We'll take a timeout too. 2:17 to play first half. Arrows 22-16. This is Arrow Basketball on KWAT. You're back at 30.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive-up-to-the-door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Aero Sports.
2:17 to play in this first half. Arrows out front of Sioux Falls Roosevelt 22-16. Brett Nathaniel along with you tonight, along with Rod back at the studios at KWAT. Girls' side of this matchup is on New Country KS93. Both games have video online, courtesy of Sharp Automotive at GoWatertown.net. Roosevelt basketball pushing it up the court with McCormick. Forecourt right wing now, Paulson. Paulson through the screen up top of the key. Paulson from the left wing. He'll dribble in, put up the floater, draws the back iron, won't go through. Rebound being knocked around. Roosevelt scoops it up. Dannenbrink got rejected the first time, but he won't be rejected a second time. It's going to be Paulson will drop it through there. And will be Arrow basketball. Arrows will throw in. Forecourt, left side. We'll give it back court to Morris. Morris to Falconer. Falconer crossing timeline at the circle. He'll work it up top of the key. Now he'll dribble in, put up the shot, won't go down. Rebound, Rough Riders quickly in the forecourt. Taken away by the Arrows. Taken away by Morris. Morris crashes the board down low. Nothing there. We'll give it back up top of the key to Norberg. He's had enough. Loads the three. Swish! Drew Norberg with the big three. 886-8444 for your chance to win a Dutch Boy Car Wash this evening. Rod will have the winner at the end of the program. Roosevelt forecourt, top of the key. Paulson dribbles in, nothing there, and has quickly gives it to Brady Dannenbrink, who drops in his first points of the evening. 5-point lead for the Arrows with a minute to play first half. Top of the key is Schmitz. Off the left wing, Morris. Back up top to Norberg. Norberg dribbles in, nothing there. Kick it out, Schmidt, right corner. He'll dribble into the lane. Bounce pass down low to Smith, nothing there. Kick it out left side. Morris loads up a three, gets his pass knocked up in the air, taken away by Kuel. He's trying to go coast to coast, and he will. 25-22 Arrows, 30 seconds to play in this first half, about a half-second differential between shot and game clock. Schmidt. Off the right wing to Norberg. Through the screen up top of the key to Smith. Off the left wing to Schmidt. Schmidt just to the left of the circle. Arrow's going to take it down, take that last shot. Schmidt, now he'll dribble in, pass down low to Smith, nothing there. Kick it out right side, dribbling in Morris. Morris puts up a tough shot in the lane, it won't go through. That's the way we'll end the first half of play. With our score, Watertown 25, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 22, our score at the half this evening. We will open up the halftime show. That starts in 3 minutes. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
New year, new deal. Stop in today at Dano's Marine with the new 2020 Ranger boats. Got you covered sales event going on right now. They're giving away up to $2,350 in bonus benefits when you purchase a Mercury-powered Ranger fiberglass boat, aluminum, or pontoon. With the new 2020 Mercury-powered Ranger boats in the showroom, Dano's Marine's got what you need for the new year. Become the most satisfied boat owner with Dano's Marine, your Premier Plus Ranger dealer. West Highway 212 in Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com. Model restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Ground beef, $80.20, $1.97, limit 2. Jack's Original Pizzas, $1.88. Lay's Potato Chips, $1.68, limit 4. How about Pepsi 12-pack cans, 4 for $9.88 with the purchase of 4. All this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
With this much snow, you know having a dependable sump pump's a necessity. Take action now. Tacker Plumbing and Heating and/or Incorporated will check your sump pump to make sure it's in good working condition at no charge. All you have to do is take it to the store at 9 North Maple Uptown, Watertown. If you need a new sump pump, Tacker's has them in stock, ready to help keep your home dry.
Call on the business that's service built. Call Tacker.
Tacker Plumbing and Heating, Uptown, Watertown, the business that's service built.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake's Top 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake's Top 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. I'm excited to announce that on Monday, February 17th, we're bringing back our 50% off frame sale. That's right, take half off of all of our in-stock frames, and we're even expanding our inventory for this special event. We'll have over 1,000 frames for you to choose from. Call us at 882-4175 for an appointment, but hurry because spots are filling up fast. If you already have a valid prescription, just stop in between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. Kunkel Snyder Optometrics half-off frame sale, Monday, February 17th. We're located on Highway 81 North in Watertown.
Everyone at the Dairy Queen in Watertown is cheering the Watertown Arrows to a victory. After the game, stop in for one of their famous chicken strip baskets with fries, Texas toast, and country gravy. Don't forget to add a sundae, malt, shake, or blizzard to your meal. During the 212 reconstruction, be sure to use the 8th Avenue FedEx entrance. It's more than just fast food, it's fan food. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows and their game tonight from the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
DQ, happy tastes good.
We are at the half of this one. Watertown leads Sioux Falls Roosevelt 25-22. I'm Brett Nathaniel along with you tonight, along with Rod back at the studios on 950 KWAT. Welcoming everybody watching online too, courtesy of Sharp Automotive at GoWatertown.net. Halftime statistics brought to you by Pregame Insurance. And our halftime statistics will go like this for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Coel and Paulson, each with 6 on the night. They lead the way. Paulson 2-2 from the line. Everybody else just kind of doing their roles. Jackson McCormick with 3, Brady Dannebring with 2, and Talon Ashley with 2 points on the night. Sioux Falls Roosevelt's off the bench. Marcus Phillips has 2, and Brandon Dannebring has 1 this evening. Roosevelt 3 of 4 from the line. Watertown being led tonight by Evan Falconer with 7 points. He has a 3 in the ball game. He leads all scoring. Brandon Smith has 6. Dawson Schmidt has 2. And Mason Morris has 3. Off the bench, Cale Stevenson with 4. And Drew Norberg with 3 points this evening. Arrows are 2 of 2 from the line. Our score after 1, Sioux Falls Roosevelt would lead 9-6, and in that second quarter, Watertown would outscore Sioux Falls Roosevelt 19-13, leading us to our halftime score, 25-22 Arrows here this evening. And those are your halftime stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. Halftime report continues on. We'll get our lower level reports coming up in 60 seconds. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Halftime report continues on here on KWAT. Arrows out front 25-22. Time now for the lower level look. Brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. We bring in sophomore coach Pat McClemens. And Coach, you fall tonight 79-56. What did you see out of your team that you liked?
Well, I thought we, once we got through the first quarter, and I think that's kind of they were very, very athletic and they pressed very well. And for us, in order to, we broke the press, we needed to attack it and make some baskets. And we did break the press at times. but we missed some layups late, missed some free throws, and then the game gets to 11, 12, 13, 14 points, and you have difficulty, sustaining everything because they're going to constantly come at you. But I was real happy with our effort. I thought we competed, which I think is a big thing. When it's easy when things aren't going well to kind of roll over, and I thought we did a better job of that in the second half.
What did you see from your team that you'll be working on this week?
Well, I think offensively, we were a little stagnant in regards to they got out and really denied passing lanes. So being able to get the ball entered and execute stuff in the half court, we'll have to work a lot on offensive execution in regards to screening and those type of things.
Coach of the sophomores, Pat McClemens, thanks for joining us here
Thank
this
you.
evening. And we will move it on down the row. Freshman coach Garrett Priest joins us. Coach, I didn't get a chance. How did your teams do tonight?
Freshman A lost 43 to 66. The boys kind of took the first quarter off. Didn't play hard. Roosevelt came out hard. They were pressing, and we just got behind. We tried to creep back in it, but it just wasn't happening. Eventually, they just. We put our subs in and let them play, get some minutes. Couple leaders there. Jack Hesh had 14 points, and then Caleb Nygaard had 11. In the freshman B, we lost 30 to 53. That actually was a closer game than what the score says, but we took the fourth quarter off in the B game, and they ended up just pulling away from us. We were only down by 3 when the third quarter ended, so. Wasn't a good fourth quarter, but we had a couple good players in that game. Seth Torsensen, he had his best game of the year so far. He had 10 points, but played with confidence and was playing aggressive. And then Abate Schulte was also his best game this year so far. He had 8 points, but he was really playing solid defense for us. So. We come back to the drawing board. We got Brookings on Friday, and then we play them again next Friday. So we'll have a couple days of practice and then get back at it.
Freshman coach Garrett Priest, thanks for joining us. As we have our lower level look this evening, brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Final timeouts here in the halftime show. Arrows out front here at the half, 25-22, third quarter. It comes up your way in 30 seconds. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
25-22, Watertown at the half this evening over Sioux Falls Roosevelt as we get set to start out the third quarter of play. Arrows will get the basket closest to us if you are watching online, courtesy of Sharp Automotive at GoWatertown.net. Haven't heard about the girls' game yet. That one I don't believe has gone to half yet, but once I know the halftime score of that one, I'll let you know. Or you can check it out yourself over on New Country KS93 and online to GoWatertown.net. Roosevelt basketball to start out this third quarter of play. Ashley forecourt hands it off to the right wing to Polson. Polson trying to give it down low, and a pass knocked up in the air and taken away by the Arrows, but they took it away out of bounds. It'll be Rosie basketball. And now we'll get an official conference. One official talks to another official, and the other one comes over, and now we got things straight. Roosevelt throws in baseline underneath their own basket, right side. Ashley throws it down low. Cole, well, into the lane, will be fouled quickly, and he's going to go to the line. Shooting foul is on. He'll get 2. Going to be on Burner, his second. First team foul in the Arrows. Cole getting ready to load up his first on the way. Can't sit at home. He'll get another. Cole, 6'3" junior. Here for the Rough Riders, loads up his seconds on the way. That one rattles out, no good. A rebound, Rough Riders, and they'll put it through. I believe that was on Cole. Nope, they are going to give that one to Ashley. Arrow basketball, forecourt off the left wing is Smith. Top of the key to Burner. Arrows lead by 1, 7:23 to play, third quarter. Dribble drive in, puts up a little shot on the way, no good, but an offensive foul going to be called on Mason Morris. His first of the night, second team foul on the Arrows. Rosie basketball, they'll inbounds, baseline, backcourt. Arrows will put on a little bit of pressure. Ashley in the backcourt. Crossing timeline to the right side. Ashley handed off now to Morris. Cole. Top of the key to Dandenbrink. Into the lane will go. A little spin move. Paulson won't go down. Board cleaned up by the Arrows. Doing a great job at rebounding tonight. Arrows, right side, 3 on the way up. Nailed it home. Mason Morris with the second 3. 886-8444 for your chance at a Dutch Boy Car Wash. Rod has the winner coming up at the end of the ball game. Rosie basketball, Ashley dribble driving baseline, right side, gets stuck underneath the bucket, hands it off down low to Dandenbrink, and he'll be fouled amidst the trees down low. That's on the Arrows. They're third of the night. 3 quick fouls here on the Arrows in this third quarter. That'll be the third on a Wyatt Burner. As he's going to have to go out. Drew Norberg will have to come in. At the line is Brady Dandenbrink for 2. First on the way up will go down. Dandenbrink's first time at the line this evening. Dawson Schmitz back in the ball game as well for the Arrows. Second on the way up by Dandenbrink. That one falls home. 28-25 Arrows, 6:30 to play, third quarter. Bringing it up the court, Dawson Schmitz. Dawson crossing timeline, right side, now to Morris. Back to Dawson. Schmitz on the right wing. Looking for a little help through the screen up top of the key. Now to the left side is Schmitz. Schmidt got the ball punched out of his hands by McCormick. McCormick quickly into the forecourt. He'll put up the layup and gets it to drop home. Jackson McCormick with a dangerous punch out of that basketball, but able to push it back inbounds in time. 1 point lead for the Arrows, 5:59 to play, third quarter. Top of the key is Smith. Down low, little wild shot for Norberg won't go down. He'll get his own rebound and kick it out left side. We'll give it to Schmitz. Schmitz, dribble driving baseline, will be fouled. That'll be on Michael Paulson for Rosie, his second of the night. First team foul this second half on Roosevelt. Is checking in will be Tyler Feldkamp for the first time tonight. Sitting will be Cole. Arrows will throw in baseline underneath their own basket. Left side will give it to Dawson Schmitz. Schmitz gets it taken away by Ashley. Ashley with the one-on-one down low gets rejected by Schmitz as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Roosevelt basketball. Back in the ball game for Watertown will be Cale Stevenson. Roosevelt will throw in baseline underneath their own basket. Right side, Feldkamp looks to throw in. Throws it to Dandenbrink, up top of the key to McCormick. Pass down low, and down low fighting for it is Dandenbrink, and we'll get a whistle. And the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by the Arrows. It'll be Rosie basketball. Feldkamp will look to throw in. Throws it left side, McCormick. McCormick from the left wing, cross-court pass now, right wing, 3 on the way up, so wish for Michael Paulson. Roosevelt takes the lead back, 30-28, 5:18 to play, third quarter. Arrows forecourt, top of the key, Norberg. Now to Smith. Smith, dribble drive down low, nothing there. Back up top of the key, Stevenson. He'll dribble into the lane, needs some help. Now finds Smith. Smith back up top of the key, 15-second shot clock. Schmidt from the right wing, hands it off. 3 on the way up. Smith from the right wing, can't get it to go down. And the board cleared by Feldkamp. Forecourt for Paulson. Off the right wing to McCormick. He's had enough. Pulls the three on the way up. Won't go down. Rebound Dannenbring. And a fresh shot clock for the Rough Riders. Ashley from the left wing now to Feldkamp. Feldkamp going to dribble on in. Put up the one-hander on the way. Won't go down. This time the glass cleaned up by the Arrows. Into the forecourt is Norberg. Off the right wing, Smith. Smith top of the key to Falconer. Evans been quiet here in the second half. He's going to dribble drive in. Put up the left-handed shot. Swish. Evans got 9. Tied at 30. 4:15 to play, third quarter. 3 on the way up from the right side for Roosevelt. It was too strong. Right of the hands of the Arrows. Dawson Schmitz into the forecourt from the left wing. Schmitz, top of the key to Norberg. Off the right wing, dribble drive in. Got to put up a shot on the way, won't go down for Falconer. Rebound Roosevelt. Paulson into the forecourt off the left wing. Paulson bounce pass top of the key. Ashley 3 on the way up. Mails that one home. First points for Talon on the Knights. Rosie takes the lead back by 3. 3:37 to play, third quarter. Arrows forecourt and Falconer up top of the key. Falconer pass taken away by Roosevelt and Ashley. Ashley, little bounce pass down low to Feldkamp. Feldkamp having trouble to hold on to it. It's the ball punched out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll go. It'll be Roosevelt basketball as Morris checks back in here for the Arrows. And Smith will have a seat. Roosevelt will throw in, baseline underneath their own basket, left side. Feldkamp looks to throw in. Feldkamp looking, still looking. Give it to Ashley now from the left wing. He'll dribble drive in, put up a little, we'll call it a 10-footer, won't go through. Rebound Arrows quickly in transition. The transition throw is taken away by Roosevelt. Some costly turnovers for the Arrows here in the last couple of minutes. Feldkamp trying to dribble drive into the lane, trying to split the defenders. Will do it, puts the shot off the glass and gets that one to go through. Tyler gets his first points of the Knights, and he's going to get the foul and try to complete the good old-fashioned three-point play. Fourth foul on the Arrows here in this third quarter, and that'll be the first on Norberg. Tyler Feldkamp, the junior, trying to complete the three-point play. Right-handers go swish. 6-point lead for Roosevelt. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Arrows had the lead to start out the third quarter, 25-22, and a timeout called by Watertown. Will take one as well. 6-point lead for Roosevelt. 2:57 to play, third quarter. You're back to the Civic in 30 seconds as you listen to the Arrows on KWAT.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Halftime over on KS93. Watertown leads Roosevelt at the half, 26-24. Out of the timeouts, 36-30 Roosevelt, 2:50 to play, third quarter. Roosevelt has outscored Watertown so far in this quarter, 14-5. Watertown left side now for Falconer. Falconer in some trouble. Hands it off now to Smith, who checked in on the break. Between the rings now, Stevenson. Now to Schmidt, just to the right of the circle. Gets the ball punched out of his hands by Ashley. Ashley with the steal and getting the buckets. Turnovers have been the killer for Watertown here in this third quarter. 16-5 now. Roosevelt has outscored Watertown in this third quarter. Watertown basketball. Off the right wing is Morris. Around the horn will go now, left wing Falconer. Falconer trying to dribble drive baseline. And we'll get a whistle. That's going to be on Rosie. I believe it's going to be on Ashley. It will be Ashley's third of the night. Second team foul on Rosie. Non-shooting foul. As Roosevelt will check back in. McCormick sitting will be Ashley with those 3 fouls. Falconer throws in baseline underneath his own basket. Left side will give it to Stevenson. Stevenson, bounce pass to Smith. Smith, left wing, dribble drives in, runs into a wall, and he'll travel as he was trying to split the defenders, and those defenders were not going anywhere. And then he was looking to kick it out top of the key and just kind of pivoted his foot. 8-point lead now for Roosevelt. 1:56 to play, third quarter. Here come the Rough Riders. That's McCormick off the right wing. Now to Feldkamp. Hands it off to Phillips from the left wing. Top of the key, Dannenbrink. Left side three on the way up. Feldkamp won't go down. Rebound, Phillips. He can't get it to go through either. And this time the glass is cleaned up by the Arrows, and we'll get a whistle. That's going to be on Roosevelt. I believe it's going to be on Phillips. His first of the night it is. 13 foul on Roosevelt as the Arrows check back in Norberg. Smith will throw in baseline in the backcourt for the Arrows. Hands it to Schmidt in the backcourt. Schmidt's crossing timeline right side. Schmitz now from the left wing, Norberg. Now back to Schmidt at the circle. Trying to get it over to the left wing. He'll dribble drive in, put up a wild shot, won't go through. Rebound Roosevelt in transition, McCormick. McCormick can't get it to go through, but with the assist will be Phillips. Biggest lead of the night now for Roosevelt, 40-30, 1:04 to play, third quarter. Arrows in the forecourt, top of the key, Norberg. Norberg now to Smith. Smith dribble drives in, nothing there. Now back to Schmidt. Schmidt down low, little fadeaway jumper in the lane by Morris. His first effort won't go through, but he'll clean up his own mess. 40-32, Roosevelt's 40 seconds to play, third quarter. Rosie basketball, down low, Dannenbrink, and we'll get a whistle as McCormick was down there too. That foul going to be on the Arrows. And Dannenbrink will go to the line with 2. Foul is on Morris, his second of the night, 15 foul on the Arrows. And Dannenbrink at the line for 2. He's shooting 50% so far tonight. Loads up his first. Nails it home. All they're going to say he completed a three-point play. I missed the shot there as there was bodies crashing everywhere. 43-32. Roosevelt's and a whistle back the other way. That's going to be a foul on Roosevelt. That's going to be on Dannenbrink, his first of the night. 14 foul on Roosevelt. Arrows will throw in forecourt left side. Give it to Norberg. Norberg now to Schmitz. At the circle is Falconer. Got the ball punched out of his hands. Falconer gets it back. Falconer down low. Smith. Smith having trouble with it in the lane. Gives it back up top of the key to Falconer. Now from the right wing is Morris. Back up top of the key to Falconer. Falconer dribble drives in. Lost the basketball. Dead ball called as it went off a foot. 6 seconds to play, third quarter. We're going to give it to Roosevelt with 6 seconds to play in this third quarter. Rosie has to go the length of the floor, leading 43-32. Feldkamp in the backcourt, 3 seconds. Feldkamp, half-court heave-ho. Almost got it to go through, draws the back iron. That's the way we'll end the third quarter of play with our score. Sioux Falls Roosevelt 43, Watertown 32. Fourth quarter, 60 seconds away. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams on and off the field.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care, 2 great teams, 1 location, 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
Start of the fourth quarter here at the Civic Arena. 43-32 Roosevelt. Nathaniel along with you tonight. Sioux Falls Roosevelt outscored Watertown in that third quarter 21-7. Lots of miscues for the Arrows in that third quarter. They need some points here to get back into it. Let's see if they can. Smith up top of the key for the Arrows. Smith off the left wing to Schmidt, and an offensive foul going to be called on the Arrows. He will call that to Norberg, his second of the night. 16 fouls on the Arrows. That was their last free one. It'll be Roosevelt basketball. Feldkamp in the backcourt. Across the timeline, left side. Hands it off now to Ashley from between the rings. Feldkamp left side. Cole up top of the key. Now to Ashley. And a Cole from the right wing. Cole, a little alley-oop downloaded Dannenbring, and we'll get a whistle. As the Arrows tried to intercept that pass, and I think they did. They were just out of bounds with it. It'll be Rough Rider basketball. Rosie will throw in baseline. Underneath their own basket, right side. Feldkamp looks to throw in. Goes it to Dannenbring. Top of the key will go to McCormick. Three on the way up. Feldkamp nails it home. Feldkamp's first three of the night. Roosevelt with their biggest lead of the night now, 46-32. Arrows up top of the key. Smith trying to dribble drive in. Puts up a wild shot. Won't go down. Smith gets his own rebound and then gets it ripped out of his hands by Ashley. Quickly in transition is McCormick. And there's the jam by Cole. With the assist from McCormick. As the Roosevelt bench goes wild for that one. 48-32. Roosevelt. 6:44 left in the ball game. Arrows off the right wing is Smith. Loads up a long two on the way and good. Timeouts. Arrows will take it as well. 48-34 Roosevelt. 6:36 left in the ball game. You're back to the Civic Arena in 60 seconds. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life, and it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
At the time of death, there are lots of decisions that need to be made by family members. At Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, we will work side by side with you as you plan the final arrangements. We understand that planning a funeral for a loved one is difficult, but our staff will do our very best to make this as easy as possible. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
48-34. Sioux Falls Roosevelt's with the lead. 6:35 to play in the ball game. Roosevelt basketball out of the timeout. Watertown putting on some pressure in the backcourt. Feldkamp breaks it forward court up top of the key. He's had enough. Pulls up the three and it tickles the twine. Tyler with his second three of the ball game. Arrows into the forecourt, top of the key. Falconer. Falconer to Smith off the right wing. Schmitz. Top of the key now to Falconer. Falconer dribble drives in, gives it to Schmidt. Schmitz just to the right of the cup, nothing there. Has to hand it off now to Falconer, and we'll get a whistle. Call foul on the Rough Riders, non-shooting foul. Going to be on McCormick, his first of the night. 15 foul on the Rough Riders. Arrows will throw in baseline underneath their own basket, left side. Falconer looks to throw in. Falconer throws it up top of the key, gets it taken away by Feldkamp. Feldkamp, the alley-oop down low, wide open layup there for McCormick. 53-34 Rough Riders, 5:47 to play. Into the lane there, oh, alley-oop. Brandon Smith with the two. Roosevelt pushing it up the court. That is Ashley in the backcourt. Smothered and covered there by Morris. Forecourt off the right wing now McCormick. McCormick through the screen up top of the key. Now to Feldkamp. Feldkamp, top of the key. Now at the left wing is Ashley, and he's going to travel. It'll be Arrow basketball as the Arrows check back in Burner and Stevenson. 5:20 left in this one, 53-36 Roosevelt's. Arrows led at the half, 25-22. Roosevelt outscored Watertown in the third quarter, 21-7. Arrows into the forecourt off the right wing is Falconer. Dribble drive and a kick out left wing. 3 on the way up by Schmitz. Won't go through. Rebound down low, Smith, and he'll be fouled. Trying to put that one through. Shooting foul is on Roosevelt. Going to be on Ashley, his 4th of the night. 16 fouls now on Roosevelt's. Shooting foul is on Brandon Smith at the line for 2. Brandon's first time at the line tonight. Smith eyes up his first. Gets to go through. Michael Paulson into the ball game. Dylan Ashley will sit for the Rough Riders. Brandon Smith, a 6'1" senior for these Arrows. And eyes up his second. That one goes through. 53-38's Rosie, 5:04 to play in the ball game. Stolen away, passed as the Arrows, and a burner puts it through. Wyatt's first points of the night. Arrows playing some aggressive defense, stole it away again. Schmitz give it down low to Falconer. Falconer gets it to drop through. Timeouts called by Roosevelt. We'll take a timeout as well. The Arrows aren't done yet. 53-42 Roosevelt, 4:49 left in the ball game. You're back at 60 seconds as you listen to the Arrows on KWAT.
No job is too big or too small for Heilman Homes. Want to build a new home? Want to do some remodeling? Need a deck or an extra garage? Call Heilman Homes at 868-1410. Dale has over 20 years of experience for all types of construction needs. That's Heilman Homes for building, remodeling, and now ready builds too. To help you with all your decorating, they have an interior decorator on staff. Call 868-1410.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Arrows aren't done yet. Roosevelt with the lead, 53-42. Watertown with some quick points, with some aggressive defense. Let's see if they can keep it up and get back in this one. Roosevelt throws into the backcourts, throws it to Feldkamp backcourt. Arrows with the pressure. Paulson to the backcourts. Paulson with the double team, throws it forecourt to Ashley. Ashley to the right of the circle. Feldkamp up top of the key. Ashley now from the right wing. Ashley works the perimeter, come up top of the key. Give it off to Paulson. Ashley, left wing Paulson. Back to that is Feldkamp. 7-second shot clock. Feldkamp dribble in and an offensive foul. Going to be called on Roosevelt. That's going to be on Phillips, his second of the evening. 17 fouls now on Roosevelt. Watertown basketball, 4:19 to play, 53-42 Roosevelt. Arrows will throw in backcourt right side. Smith looks to throw in. Throws it backcourt to Schmitz. Dawson, crossing timeline from the left side. Dawson now to Stevenson. Back up to Dawson. Right side, Falconer, 3 on the way. He can't get it to go down. And the rebound, Roosevelt. And having trouble holding on to it was Feldkamp. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Arrow basketball. Arrows will throw in baseline underneath their own basket. Right side, Falconer looks to throw in. Falconer throws it from the right wing, Stevenson. Stevenson dribble drives in, nothing there. Bounce pass left side, Falconer. Falconer looking for a little help, finds now Schmidt to the right of the circle. Schmitz dribble drives in, nothing there. 3, Stevenson, Kale can't get it to go through. Rebound, Roosevelt. Ashley into the forecourt off the right side. Ashley now from the right wing, top of the key, Feldkamp. Feldkamp trying to dribble drive in. He's headed up, puts up the long 2. It's short, trying to clean up the mess, and will be Dannenbring, and Dannenbring will be fouled. Call foul on the purple and gold. That'll be on Falconer, his second, 17 fouls on the Arrows. And at the line trying to complete the three-point play is Brandon Dannenbring. Dannenbring eyes up the shot on the way, gets to go through. 56-42, Rough Riders, 3:25 to play. Arrows forecourt for Falconer. Falconer, top of the key to Smith. Smith, the alley-oop pass down low. Fighting for space is Stevenson. He'll eventually give it off to Smith, who puts up a little, we'll call it 10-footer, and gets it to go through. And a timeout is called by Watertown. We'll take the timeout too. 56-44 Roosevelt's. 3:22 to play in this ball game. You're back to the Civic Arena in 30 seconds. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
56-44. Rough Riders with the lead. 3:12 to play in the ball game. I'm Brent Nathaniel along with you tonight. Sharp Automotive providing the live streaming video. If you want to check that out, at gowatertown.net. Rough Riders in the backcourt. Arrows putting on some pressure. Feldkamp will break it. Feldkamp, alley-oop pass down low. Smart move. And Dannenbring will drop in the deuce. Arrows in the forecourt. Top of the key. Falconer. Falconer hands it off in the lane. Little fadeaway jumper. Stevenson will go down. A rebound. Rough Riders, and Cole can't hold on to it. Arrows take it away right back. Top of the key 3. Falconer can't get it to go through. Rebound being knocked around, and the Rough Riders pull it away. Feldkamp into the forecourt, gets the ball knocked out of his hands, into the hands of the Arrows and Dawson Schmitz. Dawson trying to hand it to Smith in transition, gets it taken out of his hands, and out of bounds it'll go. Chased out of bounds by the Rough Riders. Norberg back in, and Morris back in now for the Arrows. 58-44 Rough Riders, 2:27 to play. Arrows will throw in baseline underneath their own basket, left side. Falconer looks to throw in. Falconer throws it to Smith. Now to Norberg. Norberg now from just to the left of the circle. Norberg off the right wing to Morris. Morris works the perimeter, come up top of the key to Smith. Now to Schmidt from the right wing. Schmidt, top of the key. Smith loads up the 3 and draws the back iron. Rebound knocked around, goes out of bounds. And chased out of bounds by whom? As we have a foul called. And it's going to be chased out of bounds by the Arrows. And a foul going to be called on the Arrows on Brandon Smith, his second of the night. 18 fouls on the Arrows, and that's going to put Tyler Feldkamp to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. He's 1 of 1. Completed a three-point play earlier in the fourth quarter. Feldkamp eyes up his first. Tickles the twine. 59-44 Rough Riders. Tyler Feldkamp, the 5'11" junior. Eyes up his second. Swish. 60-44 now, Rough Riders. 2:04 to play. Right wing Schmitz. Schmitz going to be fouled, taking it to the cup. That foul going to be on Sioux Falls Roosevelt's, and going to be on Feldkamp, his first of the night. 18 fouls now on Roosevelt, and at the line is Dawson Schmitz. Schmidt at the line for 2. He's 2-2 so far tonight. Size up his first. Goes through. 15-point lead here for Roosevelt. Schmidt eyes up his second. That one draws the back iron. His first miss of the night. He'll get his own rebound, though. Arrows will give it up top of the key. 3 on the way up by Falconer. Won't go down. And the board cleared by Rosie. Feldkamp crossing timeline at the circle. Lost the basketball. Going to go out of bounds. And last touch by the Arrows. And you can hear the Arrow fans. They're not happy with that call, but it is the right call. It went off of Schmidt's foot. As the ensuing pass almost taken away, and we'll get a foul as everybody's reaching in for it. That's going to be on Feldkamp, his second of the night. 19 fouls now on Roosevelt, and that's going to put Brandon Smith at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Smith shooting 2-2 so far tonight. Eyes up his first. Goes through. Brandon Smith, the 6'1" senior for these Arrows. Getting set to eye up his seconds. And the right-handers drops in. 60-47, Rough Riders, 1:35 to play. Roosevelt's in the backcourt. Quickly into the forecourt will go Dannenbring, and Dannenbring will put it in 2. 1:20 left in this one. Arrows into the forecourt, top of the key, Falconer. Now to Schmidt. Schmidt dribble drives in, and he'll be fouled. Shooting foul going to be called on Rosie. And they will put that on whom? They're going to put that on Dannenbring, his second of the night. And at the line, Dawson Schmidt for 2. Eyes up his first on the way, and good. Schmidt now 4 of 5 from the line. Dawson gets a second and sends that one through. 62-49, Rough Riders, 1:13 to play. Feldkamp in the forecourt from the left wing. Feldkamp now to Paulson. Paulson up top of the key, McCormick. Ashley now right wing. Is Roosevelt just going to play and catch with it, taking as much time off the clock as they can. 15-second shot clock. McCormick from the left wing, 10-second shot clock. Top of the key to Feldkamp, 5-second shot clock. He'll pull the 3, swish. Another Feldkamp, third 3 of the ball game as the Rough Riders get ready to clear off their bench here, and we'll try to get those names as they come up. 65-49, Rough Riders, 40 seconds to play as the Arrows will do the same, getting ready to put in some subs. So where is there it is. There's my program. So the subs come in, and we'll play with subs for the final 40 seconds to play in this ball game. Arrow basketball, pushing it up the court, is Norberg, who hands it off now to Berner. Berner from the left wing. Triple drive in, nothing there. Cross-court pass, right side 3 on the way up. Won't go through there for Drew Norberg. And we'll get a whistle. It's going to be on Roosevelt's. 10th of the night for them, and the first on Zane Crawford. At the line, Drew Norberg for the first time tonight. He'll get 2. Norberg eyes up his first. That one rims out. Norberg will get another. Seconds. That one tickles the twine. And he was fouled beyond the 3-point arc, so we'll get another. Third, swish. 65-51, Rough Riders. 25 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. Rough Riders in the backcourt. Schultz. Now to Yellowbird. Now back to Schultz from the left wing. Back to Yellowbird. As the Rough Riders just look like they're going to hold on to it. And they will. Final this evening, Roosevelt 65, Watertown 51, your final in boys basketball this evening. Great Western Bank post-game show starts in 4 minutes. These are the Arrows on KWAT.
Happy anniversary. I miss you.